Miss Erna. Thank you for coming on time. Okay, just answer with synonyms or verb phrase yang nantinya sama dengan skill yang kita discuss terakhir ya. Kemudian the third one is avoid similar sound. Kalau optionnya mengandung suara-suara yang sama, coba hindari dulu. And choose the most different one. After that, check it to the recording. Okay, checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 2, who, what, where. Or listen for details, draw conclusion, what place people and place people activities. After that, listen who and what in passives. Remember, if there are 3 options in passive while 1 in active, that could be yang berbeda sendiri grammatical structure-nya, could it possible the answer. Then what's next? Listen for who and what in multiple nouns. Hati-hati when the speaker telling more than one characters. Kalau karakternya ada lebih dari satu, coba dengarkan siapa yang melakukan apa. And last week we talk about negativity. Listen for negative expression. After that, double negative. Negative expression, double negatives, that where the answer usually comes in synonym or verb phrase. Another word, but have different meaning. Have some meaning. Then remember, skill 9, listen for almost negative. Remember, if it is almost negative, it doesn't mean not. Tidak berarti bukan. Ada apa aja? Hardly, barely, scarcely, only, rarely, seldom. Dan ini juga muncul di structure. Tapi structure tidak ditanyakan isi pembicaraannya. Cuma grammatical structure mempengaruhi verb yang digunakan. And then listen for negatives, comparatives. Negative with comparatives become superlative, right? Kalau ada negatif bertemu komparatif jadi superlative. No one is smarter than her because he is the smartest. No one is faster than him, he is the fastest. Or others. We practice on skill 10, right? Last meeting. And now as the warming up, let's check TOEFL exercise skill 7 until 10. TOEFL exercise skill 7 until 10, everyone. We haven't done this, right? So let's do it now. Number 1 until 10 about negative. Be ready. 7 until 10. I'm sharing sound now. Here we go.
TOEFL exercise, skills 7 through 10. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
Do you think you could try a little harder?
It's impossible for me to do more.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
What are you so upset about?
Not once on this trip has the bus left on time.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Was there enough soup to go around?
There was barely enough soup for everyone at the table.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
Do you really want to move to Florida?
I couldn't want anything more.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Did you turn in your research paper for history class?
I couldn't turn it in because it was incomplete.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Do you think that your friends enjoyed their trip to the Museum of Modern Art?
Sylvia doesn't care for modern art, and neither does Tim.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
Can your friends go with us this afternoon, or do you think they'll be too busy?
They hardly ever work in the afternoon.
What does the man say about his friends? Number 8.
Do you think we could turn the air conditioner on? I'm really uncomfortable.
The air conditioner never works when it gets warm.
What does the man imply? Number 9.
I heard that your exam results were not too bad.
Actually, I've never done worse.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Did the committee come to a decision about the parking problem?
The committee shouldn't have decided the issue when so many members weren't present.
What does the woman mean?
Okay, oh, somebody's coming. For the newcomer, we have just done exercise skill 7 until 10. And everyone who has answered, now let's check the answer. Here you go. It's impossible for me to do more because she has tried the most. Dia paling kencang usahanya. Not once on this trip has the bus left on time. It means the bus always late, right? Not once on time. Every time is always late. 3. There were barely enough soup for everyone. See, remember, barely, almost negative. So everyone gets the soup, but not for the second bowl. Cuma bisa satu bowl aja, nggak bisa nambah. 4. I couldn't want anything more. Berarti dia pengen banget pergi. It's really urged for her to go. 5. I couldn't turn in because it was incomplete. She couldn't finish it. 6. Sylvia doesn't care for modern art, neither does Tom. Tom and Sylvia agree. Delta, number 6. 7. They had work in the afternoon. P. It means they rarely walks after lunch, or they don't do much after lunch. Bravo. 8. The AC never works when it gets warm. It means it only works when it wasn't needed. Cuma bekerja kalau nggak dibutuhkan. Charlie, I have never done worse. Nggak pernah seburuk ini. So he did it poorly. Alpha. And then the committee shouldn't have decided when so many members were not present. Ada negatif not setelah were not present. Walaupun samar-samar ya, ternyata itu negatif. So B. Yeah, note. Okay, mark your correct answer. Now tell me, this warming up, how many correct answers have you got? In the chat box. 5, 6. Oke, masih pemanasan. Miss Erna, Miss Arifah, how about the other? Okay, 4, Miss Delvira, it's okay. Namanya juga 4 again, 4 too. Okay, wait, I'm tapping on the group if it is difficult. Oh, has he joined? Oh, hi Miss Arifah, finally you join us. Tadi Miss Disi baru aja type di groups. Kalau susah, left dulu nanti join lagi. Oke, I'm glad you have joined. One, Miss Aino. Ini one yang betul atau yang salah nih? Oke, gak apa-apa. Warming up, that's why I give it 4. 4. Not more than 6, but it's okay, yeah. That's why I keep warming up supaya teman-teman ready. Pemanasan dulu. Oke, habis ini we have TOEFL exercise 1 until 10. Must be better since it is 1 until 10. Here we go. Hello, Miss Arifah. We are going to do TOEFL review exercise, skill 1 until 10.
TOEFL Review Exercise, Skills 1 through 10. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
What should I do to get over this?
You should drink plenty of fluids, take this medicine once every 8 hours, and return here to my office next week.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 2.
Did you find anything at the store?
I just bought a great shirt.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did you enjoy the hotel where you stayed in Hawaii?
The view of the ocean couldn't have been better.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
You look like you're not feeling too well.
Actually, I'm just kind of tired. All I need is a bit of rest.
What will the man probably do next? Number 5.
Do you think that Mary will forgive me for what I did?
She isn't exactly an unforgiving person.
What does the man say about Mary? Number 6.
Has Martha already gone on vacation?
She can't take her vacation until next week.
What does the woman say about Martha? Number 7.
I'm looking for some people who just came into the restaurant.
The waitress seated them at a table in the back.
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
Let's go to the market and get some fresh fruit.
I was there this morning, and the market scarcely had any.
What does the woman say about the market? Number 9.
I'm thinking about taking a few classes at the local adult school.
It's never too late to go back to school.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
I don't think I can make it all the way to the top of the mountain.
I dare you to try.
What does the woman mean?
Okay, here we go. Let's check skill 1 until 10. Number 1, this is right. We don't need to discuss further. The keyword was you need to drink more fluid. Banyak minum dan kembali lagi ke sini minggu depan. So, where does the conversation take place? That must be A, ya. Everyone got the correct answer, right? Jawabannya betul semua kan, A? Okay. In a doctor's office. Let's check for number 2. Miss Adi, what's your answer for number 2?
Alpha.
Alpha? Is that your son?
I can hear clearly. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, Miss, but we can hear you clearly. Okay, the keyword Alpha. She bought some seeds. Dia memberi beberapa lembar. But what kind of seeds? Seeds di sini bisa only clothing like a bed sheets. What is bed sheet? Spray. Seeds. Atau lembaran. It's too general if we choose A. Let's listen again.
Number 3. Number 2.
Did you find anything at the store?
I just bought a great shirt.
I just bought a great shirt. I just bought a great shirt. Shirts, kemeja. I just bought a great shirt. Kalau if we choose A, she bought some sheets. Itu beda. Shirt is shirt. So, do you change your mind, Miss Adi? Which one should it be?
Miss, sorry. Koneksinya jelek banget barusan keluar.
It's okay, it's okay. Okay, the others maybe I've just... Oh, it's too sad. Maybe you need to find the right corner, sudut yang bagus untuk koneksi. Okay, atau yang lainnya, please everyone. What about number 2? I've just bought a great shirt.
Bravo.
Bravo, that's right. A shirt represents about clothing. So she got a new piece of clothing. Why don't we choose A, Miss? Here sheets, we don't know, it's too general. It's either bed sheets or sheets only kain. Why can't we choose C? She couldn't find anything because it's too short. Ada shirt sama shorts. Look like similar sound, right? But that's what we avoid. Itu yang kita hindari. She was sure to create her boss. There's the correlation. The answer is bravo. Miss Ainul, number 3, please.
Bravo.
Bravo. The view from the hotel room was spectacular.
Number 3.
Did you enjoy the hotel where you stayed in Hawaii?
The view of the ocean couldn't have been better.
Couldn't have been better. Couldn't have been better. It means it is the best. There is no best here, Miss. Again, paraphrase. So the view from the hotel was spectacular. Okay. Miss Arifah, number 4. Did you do? Okay. Here we go.
Number 4.
You look like you're not feeling too well.
Actually, I'm just kind of tired. All I need is a bit of rest.
What will the man probably do next?
I'm a bit tired.
Bravo.
Bravo. Try the rest of the work. Rest has 2 meanings, istirahat sama sisa. If we choose bravo, do you change your mind?
Charlie.
Charlie, see a doctor. Dia capek, terus dia mau ketemu dokter langsung. Okay, listen again.
Number 4.
You look like you're not feeling too well.
Actually, I'm just kind of tired. All I need is a bit of rest.
All I need is a bit of rest. All I did is a bit of rest. Aku cuma perlu istirahat sebentar. So which one? See the doctor? No, yeah. Should be A. Take a nap. What is take a nap? Tidur siang. Yeah. Tidur siang. Actually, I need this short rest. Okay, Miss Delvira, number 5, please. Alpha, she is an accepting person. Dia orang yang exact. Kalau dia mau itu, ya utuh. Okay, let's listen.
Number 5.
Do you think that Mary will forgive me for what I did?
She isn't exactly an unforgiving
She
person.
isn't exactly unforgiving. Oh, sorry. Exact di sini adalah orang yang dibicarakan tadi. Tipe orang yang dibicarakan. Meanwhile,
Do you think that Mary will forgive me for what I did?
She isn't exactly an unforgiving
she
person.
isn't exactly unforgiving person. There are, ada dua. Double negative. She isn't exactly here is the adverb. Unforgiving person. Which one? A, B, C, D. Alpha, she is an exacting person. It's too similar and it's not what the speaker mean. Another idea, maybe friends. Charlie. That's right, everyone. It's Charlie. She generally forgives. Dari mana kita tanya forgive? Oh, she isn't unforgiving. Dia bukannya orang yang tidak pemaaf. So she always forgives. She generally forgives the other. Okay. Now, Miss Erna, please, number 6. Your answer?
I'm not sure.
That?
C.
Pardon?
C.
C. Still go on vacation next week. Yeah, number 6.
Number 6.
Has Martha already gone on vacation?
She can't take her vacation until next
She
week.
can't take her vacation until next week. Dia nggak bisa ambil liburan sampai minggu depan. That's right, it's C. She will go on vacation next week. Karena minggu ini dia masih boleh pergi. Or does anyone answer B? Her vacation next week has been postponed. It will have different meaning. Kalau yang B, liburannya minggu depan itu ditunda. Meanwhile, liburannya ditunda ke minggu depan. She's unable to take her vacation this year. No, she can, but she need to wait until next week. She'll return. No, she hasn't even take a vacation. Dia bahkan belum. So we can't choose D. The structure-nya adalah B. But B and C has different context. 7. Miss Indah, please. Your answer?
Maybe Charlie.
Charlie, the customer had the table in the back.
Number 7.
I'm looking for some people who just came into the restaurant.
The waitress seated them at a table in the back.
What does the woman mean?
Seated them. The waiter seated them bukan menduduki ya, tapi membuat mereka duduk. The waiter seated them at the table on the back. On the back. The waiter seated them. Bukan dia menduduki. Then the answer is, that's right, it's Charlie. The customer had a table in the back. Why can't we choose A? The waiters was sitting in the back. No. Listen, ini skill yang who is doing what. Siapa yang melakukan apa? If we choose A, this is the waiters. Meanwhile, who sat on the back are the customer. Okay, we can't choose A. And B, they were waiting for a seat in the restaurant. No, they already sat. Mereka sudah duduk, bukan waiting. Kemudian Delta, the waitress sat down behind the table. No, they don't. The answer is Charlie. Yes. Then Miss Meta, number 8, please. Miss Meta.
Yang C.
C. She hardly ever goes to the market to buy fresh fruit. Dia jarang. Oke, nyaris tidak pernah ke market untuk membeli buah.
8. Let's go to the market and get some fresh fruit.
I was there this morning.
I was there in the morning. Aku udah kesana tadi pagi.
The market scarcely had any. I was there this morning and the market scarcely had any.
Almost negative, and the market scarcely had any. And the market scarcely had any. Okay, if we choose Charlie, she hardly ever goes to the market. She doesn't mention how many times or how often she goes to market, so we can choose Charlie. Another option, friend? Which one? Anyone? Different answer? Or agree, Charlie? There is almost negative scarcely. If it is A, it's yes, Miss Adi. Bravo. All of the fresh fruit at the market is hard. Is hard di sini can be unripe, belum matang. Padahal, no, it's not this one. Miss Erna. Delta, it is. There was scarcity. Apa itu scarcity? Kelangkaan. Scarcely. Tadi di sana bilangnya scarcely itu menggunakan adverb. Ya, di sini scarcity. Ini adalah kata benda. Kelangkaan. Adanya kelangkaan. There was scarcity. Okay. Misal number 9, please.
Bravo.
Bravo. The man can always return to school.
I'm thinking about taking a few classes at the local adult school.
It's never too late to go back to
Right.
school.
The man can always. It's never too late. Ini adalah skill awal ya. Listen for seconds speaker and the meaning. Kalau ini skill yang kemarin, number 8, yang negatif. Almost negatif. The last 10. Miss Wiwit, please.
Charlie.
Charlie, she doesn't want the man even to try. Dia nggak ingin cowoknya coba.
Number 10.
I don't think I can make it all the way to the top of the mountain.
Sampai ke puncak gunung deh.
I dare you to try.
I dare you. Aku tantang kamu. Dare you. So, if she doesn't want the man even to try, meanwhile, she really wants. So it's not Charlie, but Delta ya. Challenging, dare, synonym. Listen for synonym. Dare you means challenge. Delta, she's challenging the man to try. Okay. Now, after we have done TOEFL exercise 1 until 10, tell me on the chat box how many correct answer have you got. I guess, I dare it is better than previous, right? How many? Does anyone get 10 correct numbers? Seven, Miss Alma. Okay. 6. Better than before. 7, 6, still 5. No. Okay, 5, 6. 6, 3. Miss Delvia, previous was 4. Kurang 1. Ya Tuhan. Oh my God, nggak apa-apa, Miss. Nanti kita latihan lagi, Miss. Yes, and it is mixed. Miss Indah, 6 sama Okay. Okay. I expect you to get 8, 9, 10, but mungkin nanti bisa lebih jelas ya. So, let me ask you, where is the problem? Bagian mana yang susah, teman-teman? So we can evaluate. What's this? Mr. Vira, which part is difficult? Want to share? Gak tahu Miss speakernya ngomong apa, nggak bisa jawab. Oh, connection. Ini salahnya connection nih. Yeah. Okay, from the connections, I suggest you to find the best angle from your house. Bukan connection kalau saya, Miss. Sama Miss, karena jarang dengerin listening. That could happen. Kurang fokus aja, Miss. Oke, boleh minum dulu, nggak ngerti speakernya ngomong apa. Oh, really? Is the problem in mind? I guess kalau connection sampai sana itu biasanya kok connection. Kalau speaker, udah didengerin nggak ngerti. Oke. Kalau speakernya nggak jelas, biasanya kena connection, teman-teman. That's why find the best angle on your house. Bukan connectionnya, Miss. Kalau kita bicara biasanya memang no problem. Tapi ketika emang telinga saya bisa nangkep, Miss Elvira. Oke. Biasanya kalau kita bicara fine-fine aja. Nanti kalau listening atau what is it? Video malah kadang kayak robot karena connection-nya kita nggak sama ya. Oke, let's try. Semoga setelah ini bisa lebih better. Mungkin karena sore ini saya belum mandi. Wash your hand, wash your face, Miss Erna. Everyone, you may have some drink kalau kurang fokus. Okay. I suggest you, if you are taking TOEFL course, better for you to have a bottle of water, especially structure, karena structure itu banyak sekali penjelasannya. Kalau listening, sure, have ship water when we are explaining, you can ship water. Okay, let's be better. Mungkin karena seminggu udah nggak mendengarkan listening, now let's have another practice and get more focus so you can get better score. Here is the next skill. We come into function. Wah, function apa, Miss? Bedanya, Miss? Okay, ini language function. What is it? Miss, audionya bisa di-share nggak ya? Unfortunately, it is only classroom used, Miss. So, I'm so sorry that we couldn't share it. So sorry. But maybe kalau nanti saya kasih yang ini, yang dari ITS, yang official malah saya bisa share. Tapi itu nanti di meeting terakhir yang official kita latihannya. Bedanya apa, Miss? Sama aja, cuma kayak vibes-nya beda. Menurut saya vibes-nya beda. Oke, dengan buku Longman ini. Kedua, beli buku yang bagus apa ya, Miss? Kalau beli buku, kita udah pakai Longman. Buku yang bagus itu biasanya TOEFL pakai Longman sama Baron. Karena kita sudah belajar Longman, I will suggest Barons di Gramet, if I'm not mistaken harganya 550. Bukunya putih, warna tulisannya hijau merah gitu. Barons TOEFL. Okay. Where are we? Oh ya, language function. Language function ini kadang second speaker-nya cuma bilang satu kata aja. Me too, so do I. Nggak satu kata ding ya, itu ada 3 kata. I mean short phrase. That's why we need to listen. We need to know what is the first speaker saying. Language function, challenge-nya di sana. Wow, first speaker. So some question in part A are about the function of language. Apa aja fungsinya? Express an opinion. Agree or disagree with someone else's opinion, make, accept, refuse, invitation, or suggestion. Yeah. Express certainty, uncertainty, or surprise, and my more usable function. It's important to understand the expression and idioms related to this function. Ya, karena kadang bukan makna sebetulnya, but idiom will be discussed further on the next week. And this function that are found on TOEFL, we need to recognize what the speakers are trying to do. Look at this, what the speakers, but also the first. Let's look at some of this expression. The first expression is agreement. Okay, agreement. The first speaker usually gives an opinion, and the second speaker will show an agreement with positive statement. Apa aja agreementnya? There are expressions that show agreement in a positive statement. Okay, maksudnya positive statement that the statement doesn't contain not or not. Yeah. So do I, so did I, so can I, so could I, so have I, so does Harry, so does Farhan. Okay, I do too, he does too, I did too, I can too, I have to. Me too. Sounds informal, tapi soal ini pernah, I remember this kind of question pernah keluar nih, yang jawabannya cuma me jawabannya. Yang second speaker cuma bilang me too. For example, the woman said, I think that the lecture was really boring. So do I. It was so dull. Nanti pertanyaannya, what does the man mean? Okay, the lecture is boring. Or he agrees with woman. Gitu-gitu aja. Sama aja sih sebelumnya. And here, expression of positive statement. I agree, I'll say, you bet. You can say that again. Bukan minta diulangi, but it's showing agreement. I'll second that. I'll second that. Okay. Bukan aku yang kedua, tapi aku setuju. Isn't it? Nah, nanti ada raising sama falling intonation. If it is agreement, it is falling. Isn't it? Wasn't he? Didn't they? Nah, falling intonationnya. And who wouldn't? Who doesn't? I couldn't agree with you more. Remember, ada negatif ketemu comparative becomes superlative. I couldn't agree more. It means I strongly agree. After the statement is positive like this, I think that the lecture was really boring. There is no negative phrase there. Here, agreement of negative statement. When we agree with a negative statement, the statement that contains not or empty, we can say neither do I, neither did I, neither can I don't either, I didn't either, me either. So it's informal. Okay. Here, I don't think that the homework was difficult. Neither do I. It was pretty easy. Ada negative word di sini. Here's the example. I thought the meal was overpriced. Me too. What does the woman mean? ABCD, everyone. There were too many spices. She has the same opinion. She wants to share the man's meal. The price of the meal was great. ABCD. Got the answer? Yes, it is Raffle. She has the same opinion. Next. Here. Look at this. It is positive statements ya, walau konteksnya negatif. Makanannya kemahalan, tapi kalimatnya tetap positif. Here, also positive. A trip to the park might be nice. You can say that again. What does the man mean? The woman should repeat what he said. It's nice in the park at night. Ada might, ada night. The woman should tell him about the park of the trip. He agrees about the trip to the park. Which one?
Delta.
Yes, it is Delta. He agrees about the trip to the park. Ini exercise-nya bakal mudah karena ada keywordnya. Oops, sudah. Now let's check what do we have in our book. exercise, isn't it 11? Yes, it is. Okay, here, look at exercise 11, number 1. These paintings aren't very interesting. He isn't fascinated by these paintings. He isn't sure how he feels. He finds these paintings quite interesting. These paintings are really fascinating, aren't they? Aren't they? Turun Indonesia-nya. What does the man mean?
Bravo.
Bravo. Oke, kita keep bravo. Agree atau ada yang lain?
Delta.
Delta, B sama D. Oke, kita lihat ya. Udah, B aja, nggak ada yang lain. These people are really fascinating. Wow, painting, lukisannya sangat menakjubkan. Aren't they? Bukankah mereka sangat menakjubkan? Nah, ini adalah agreement. Kalau kita pilih B, he isn't fascinated. Meanwhile, when he say aren't they, he also is fascinated. Dia juga sangat terpukau. So, B kurang tepat. That's why the answer is delta. He find these paintings quite interesting. He isn't unsure. No, he is sure by giving agreement. Kalau yang A, no to. Ya, aren't they? Ini menunjukkan setuju. Bukankah mereka dalam kurung fascinating. Now number 2. He thinks the building wasn't renovated. He has the same opinion of the building as the woman. He doesn't care about the renovation of the building. He suggests being careful in the renovated building. I don't really care for the way the building was renovated. I don't either. What does the man mean?
Delta.
Delta, he suggests being careful. They don't talk about the way. I don't really care about the way. Kurang tepat, Delta. Mereka malah bilangnya, I don't really care about the way. Yang mana, teman-teman? Bravo ya. He has the same opinion. I don't either. I don't really. Aku nggak peduli. Oh, aku juga enggak. So simple. He has the same opinion. Okay. 3. Now the last printed example. She agrees with the man. She thinks he should become county supervisor. She thinks the candidates are qualified. She has no opinion about the candidates for county supervisor. I think that both candidates for the county supervisor are unqualified. Me too. Nah, kalau ada me too-nya sudah jelas nih. Apalagi selain she agrees with the man. That's right, Alpha. How about county? What the meaning of county? County, if you find word county, it's same with regency. Bukan country ya. Miss itu tipe kurang R. No. County is regency. Semacam kabupaten. Okay. Now, listen for agreement. Ya, hati-hati. Even though they say, here, I don't either. Aren't they? It shows an agreement. That's why to be able to answer this kind of question, we need to listen the first speakers too. Usually, we only listen on the second speaker, right? Now let's try to get the information from the first speaker too. I hope the sound can be heard clearly until your place. Semoga terdengar dengan jelas. Here we go. You may read the option first. TOEFL exercise 11.
TOEFL exercise 11. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should pay attention to expressions of agreement. Number 1.
I'd like to take a trip down the coast this weekend.
Me too.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
I would like to see Matt elected to the town council next month.
So would I.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
I'm not sure if I should take beginning or intermediate French next semester.
Neither am I.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
The food in the cafeteria is not exactly the best food I've ever tasted.
You can say that again.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
This party certainly has been fun.
I'll say.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
I'm not about to condone what she did.
I'm not either.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Those people upstairs always have such loud parties.
Don't they?
What does the man mean? Number 8.
This meal is really delicious.
Isn't it?
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
I can't imagine what he was thinking about when he bought that car.
Neither can I.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
This should be a 2-semester course. 1 semester is just not enough time to learn all the material.
You can say that again.
What does the man mean?
Okay. On the first meeting, I said that it is good to know what does the second speaker say, but it would be better if you know the first speaker say too. That's why we apply on this skill. Now let's take it together. Number 1, Miss Adi, what's your answer?
Delta.
Delta. She would also like to take a trip. Yeah. Ciri-ciri dari agreement ini di sana ada would-nya. Miss, tapi di sini yang would-nya ada 3 loh. That's why we need to listen. Check again.
TOEFL exercise 11. You should pay. Number 1.
I'd like to take a trip down the coast this weekend.
Yeah, I'd like
Me
to
too.
take the trip down the coastal. Mau trip ke pesisir. Me too. So she would also like to take a trip. Good, Delta. Number 2, Miss Ainul.
Delta.
Pardon?
Delta.
Delta, disagree. Tidak setuju.
Number 2.
I would like to see Matt elected to the
I
town
would like to
council
see
next month.
Matt elected. Aku ingin melihat Matt terpilih sebagai town council next month. So would I.
So would I.
So would I. Padahal cowoknya juga ingin melihat Matt terpilih. If it is D, disagrees. Bravo. He agrees that Matt should be elected. Okay. It is. So would I. Aku juga ingin melihat dia terpilih. Number 3, Miss Arifah. Miss Arifah?
Bravo.
Bravo, she isn't sure if she should take a trip to France. Dia nggak yakin mau jalan-jalan ke Prancis.
Number 3.
I'm not sure if I should take beginning or intermediate French next
I'm not sure
semester.
if I should beginning or intermediate French next semester. Neither am I. Okay, it's about France, but is it about trip?
No.
No. So which one?
Charlie.
The answer. Charlie. She knows. She knows. Kalau ini dia yakin. Alpha it is. I'm not sure. Should I take intermediate or beginning class in the next semester? Neither am I. Aku nggak yakin. Oh, aku juga nggak yakin. So she isn't sure which course she should take. Number 4, Miss Arifah. Alpha, the man should repeat what she say. Oh, ini Miss Arifah terkena jebakan. You could say that again.
The food in the cafeteria is not exactly the best food I've ever tasted.
You can say that again.
Sayang sekali. Okay, you can say that again is showing agreement. She doesn't ask for a repetition. So which one, Miss Arifah?
Cafeteria is not exactly the best food I've ever tasted.
You can say that again.
It's not exactly the best. Makanan di kafe, di kantin itu bukan yang terbaik. You could say that again. Ya, aku setuju. So which one?
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie, she thinks that the food is the best. Not the best, but oh, dia ada negatifnya, Miss. Isn't the best. Is not the best. Agree. Delta.
Delta.
Yes, it is, Miss Adi. Delta. Iya, hati-hati ya. Isn't-nya tadi emang pakai construction, bukan yang dibilang not, but isn't. Bukan is not, tapi isn't. That's another challenge. Miss Delvira, number 5.
Delta.
Delta, he has. Not he is, tapi ini he has.
Number 5.
This party certainly has been fun.
I'll say.
This party certainly has been fun. He has enjoyed himself tremendously. What is tremendously? Extremely. Sangat. I'll say. Number 6, Miss Erna. Charlie, she agrees with the man about what happened.
Number 6.
I'm not about to condone what she did.
I'm not either.
I'm not about to condone. Not either. I'm not either. Anyway, what the meaning of condone, everyone? Condone. Barangkali suatu saat ketemu. Condone. Here. Condone means forgive. And this one is verb. Ini kata kerja. Condone. Same with forgive. Okay. Let's climb up. Miss Indah, number 7, please. Alpha, he thinks the parties aren't loud. Alpha, are you sure? Check again.
Those people upstairs always have such loud parties.
Don't they?
What does the man mean?
Those people upstairs always have such a loud party, don't they? He thinks the parties aren't loud. Meanwhile, those people upstairs always have loud parties. So if A, it will be the opposite. Meanwhile, the man agrees. So, yeah, see. He agrees that the upstairs neighbors are noisy. Listen again. Here's agreement with don't they, aren't they?
Number 7.
Those people upstairs always have such loud parties.
Bukankah
Don't
mereka?
they?
She is the smartest students in this class. Isn't she? Isn't she? Nah, they are the most beautiful twins. Oh, aren't they? Nah, bukankah mereka? Ini bukan menunjukkan pertentangan, tapi setuju. Bukankah mereka? Okay, number 8. Who's after Miss Indah is Miss Meta. Miss Meta, please, number 8. Miss Meta, are you with us? Should we?
B, Miss.
B, this food tastes wonderful to her. Here it is.
Number 8.
This meal is really delicious.
Isn't it?
What does the
ini
woman
kasusnya
mean?
seperti number 7. Agreement dengan question tag. Question tag. Isn't it? Aren't they? Dan intonationnya volume. Isn't it? So this food tastes wonderful to her. Number 9, Miss Salma.
Boleh diulang nggak, Miss?
Sure, here you go.
Number 9.
I can't imagine what he was thinking about when he bought that car.
Neither can I.
What does the woman mean?
I can't imagine what he was thinking when he bought that car. Neither can I. So?
Alpha?
It is. She agrees that getting the car was not a good idea. And the last 10, Miss Wiwit. Your answer?
Alpha?
Alpha, he would like the woman to repeat what he said. Apakah Anda terjebak juga seperti number 4? Listen again.
Number 10.
This should be a 2-semester course. 1 semester is just not enough time to learn all the material.
You can say that again.
What does the man mean?
1 semester is not enough. You can say that again. If it is A, no. Bukan itu. Yang mana? Which one, everyone? Note to yourself that you can say that again is different with wants to repeat. There will always this kind of question, option to trap us. Like a number 4, the man should repeat what he said. He would like the woman to repeat what he said when the second speaker said, you can say that again. But in fact, it's not about asking for repetition. It is about agreeing. What is being agreed? Apa yang disetujui? In this, And here, the context is, he thinks that 1 semester is enough. No, it's not enough. This one, Charlie. He also thinks that the course should be extended. Harusnya mata kuliahnya diperpanjang. 1 semester is too short. Charlie. Hati-hati, pokoknya di note teman-teman. If the second speaker say, you can say that again, never choose ask for repetition. Jangan pernah pilih yang asking should repeat or woman to repeat. No. Itu adalah kebalikannya. Is showing agreement. How was it? It's agreement, so that's why if we pay attention, most of the answer contains words he agrees. Kemudian he agrees, she agrees, he thinks, she agrees, and she agrees many with what agrees. Sebenarnya sudah dikasihin jawabannya dengan banyak agree, verb agree here. Okay, yes. A challenge is how to listen for the first speaker and how to avoid this structure, like repeat. No, atau pilih yang negatif statement, padahal di sini agree. Hati-hati di situ. Okay, that's for listen for agreement. Iya, bentuknya ada tadi yang dengan so do I, me too, you can say it again, isn't it, dengan question text or exclamation text. Ini seru. Now, akan ada satu yang hampir sama di skill 12. Listen for expression for uncertainty and suggestion. Actually, there are two different material, but it pins into one, digabung jadi satu. And what makes them different? Okay. Of course, they are different material. But the problem is nanti ada uncertainty yang sama-sama pakai question tag. Isn't it? Kalau tadi kan isn't it? Don't they? Stressnya di awal, di akhirnya falling intonation untuk agreement. While for uncertainty atau ketidakyakinan, the end is raising. Look at it, showing uncertainty. Sometimes the second speaker shows uncertainty about what the first speaker said. Jadi dia ragu-ragu. Here are some expression that may be used. I'm not sure about that. Kali ini dia udah yakin. I mean, it's clear that she isn't sure. I'm not sure about that. Or as far as I know, as far as I can tell, it's implied that I may know everything, but the knowledge atau yang saya tahu could be right or wrong. And here, isn't it? Nah, kalau tadi, isn't it? Isn't it? This one isn't it? Can you find the difference? Kalau yang agreement tadi, isn't it? This one isn't it? Raising. When the intonation of these text questions goes up at the end, they express uncertainty. Okay. When the intonation goes down, it shows certainty. Or I just want you to agree with me. Isn't it? Didn't he? Didn't he? Kalau yang tadi, didn't he? Didn't he? Didn't he? This one. One day. Kalau yang agreement, one day. This one, one day. See the difference? Yes, that's how we identify either the sentence is uncertainty or agreement. No, it's not that hard, believe me. Here is the example. Didn't the teacher say our test was next Monday? I'm not sure about that. Biasanya opsinya berupa he thinks, he believes, but what he thinks and what he believes is not yet true or false. Yang dia tahu belum tentu betul atau salah. Okay. The second one is a suggestion. Some conversation are about making suggestion. Here are some expressions that you might hear. Why not? Ini official practice muncul beberapa. Why not go to the dentist? Why don't we visit the dentist? Oh, let's verb. Nanti pertanyaannya, what does the man suggest? What should the man do next? Okay, what will the man do? Prediction. Have you ever thought of visiting the dentist? Do you want to visit the dentist? You might want to, or many things. Okay. To agree, good idea, that idea sounds good to me, and look at this. Oh, it means the woman agrees, the man agrees. Why don't we go to Starbucks? Why not? What does the man mean? Oh, he wants to go to Starbucks with the woman. Sama kan? Okay, why not? Bukan refuse ya. Suggestion. To refuse a suggestion, a speaker might use this expression. I don't think so. I don't believe so. Can I take? This is idioms. Ya, ini ada idiomnya. Can I take a rain check? Bukan mau melihat apakah hujan atau enggak, but can we do it another time? We postpone it. Tunda. Don't look at me because I'm not going to do. Okay. This dia, let's go to Starbucks. Don't look at me. I mean, I'm not going to do it. Here's the example. Let's memorize all the words in the dictionary. I don't think that will work. I don't think. Suggestion. Why don't we go to the Starbucks? Can I take a rain check? I don't have time today. Ya, uncertainty, ketidakyakinan, sama suggestion atau saran. Let's see what do we have in our book. The example in the book said, do you know anything about the final exam in physics? It's going to be rather difficult, isn't it? Raising intonation, yeah, isn't it? What does the man mean? A, the exam is not going to be too difficult. Manual di sini bilangnya rather difficult. C is positive, that it's going to be hard. Okay, ada difficult, ada hard, tapi di sini positif, yakin sekali. Yang C thinks that it might be hard. It might be hard, difficult, hard. Ada two hard di sini. Or D, she has no idea. Okay, she has idea, but she is not sure. Dari mana nggak kita tahu dia nggak sure, isn't it? Okay, we can't just be because she is positive. She is sure. Meanwhile, she is unsure here, isn't it? So, the answer is C, Charlie, she thinks. Karena yang di pikiran itu belum tentu betul. Bisa betul, bisa enggak. Okay. The second box is about suggestion. I'll never have time to type my paper tomorrow. Why not do it now? What does the woman suggest? Finishing the paper today, not working on the paper, never typing, taking time out for. Now, of course, the answer is A, finishing the paper today. Why not? Hanya jangan. Hanya why not? Hanya jangan. Tapi kenapa tidak dilakukan sekarang aja? Not, bukannya menghindar. Here, isn't it? Kemudian, as far as I know, as far as I can tell, and suggestion, use why not and let's. This is the most common, yang paling sering. Okay, biar lebih paham, let's check exercise 12. Number 1, let's check the option first as usual. She isn't completely sure. Okay, berarti dia nggak terlalu yakin when they are leaving. They are returning from the city at 4. She knows when they are leaving. She doesn't have any idea when they are leaving. The recording, you know what time they are leaving from the city? They have to leave at 4 o'clock. Don't they? Don't they? Raising. Which one? Number 1. Yang mana kelas? It's really clear, right? She isn't completely sure. How do we know? Don't they? The question tag di sana. Number 2. They should stop tinkering. They should go for a walk. Oh, suggestion ini ada should-nya. They should walk 30 miles. They should take a break and have a drink. I'm so thirsty from all this walking. Let's stop and get a drink. Which one is the suggestion?
Delta.
Delta it is. They should take a break. Stop. Sama dengan take a break. Kemudian get a drink. Tetap drink. 3. The exam is far away. She knows that the exam schedule has been changed. She is sure that the exam is for Thursday. She thinks she knows when the test is. Is this exam still scheduled for 3 on Thursday? As far as I know. Again, ada 2 nih yang membingungkan. Bravo or Delta? In your opinion? There are 2, right, that you consider. But look at the difference. If B, she knows that the exam schedule has been changed. But di sini, as far as I know, sejauh yang saya tahu, masih ragu-ragu. So we can just be, since B, she is sure. She thinks, she knows when the test is Delta. Okay, that's how we differentiate between uncertainty with agreement, especially karena mereka punya satu ciri yang sama, question tag or exclamation tag. Question maybe, feel free to ask, to interrupt me in the middle. Kalau mau interruption untuk asking, feel free. If no, then let's have check TOEFL exercise 12. Here, number 1 until 10. Listen for uncertainty and suggestion.
TOEFL Exercise 12. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of expressions of uncertainty and suggestion. Number 1.
Are we supposed to read all 10 chapters before the exam?
As far as I can tell, we are.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
You're out of apple pie.
Sorry, why not try the cherry pie?
What does the woman suggest? Number 3.
Do you know when the movie starts?
It starts at 8 o'clock, doesn't it?
What does the man mean? Number 4.
We can't leave now. We have to do the dishes.
Let's leave the dishes until later.
What does the man suggest? Number 5.
Do you think Matt has enough talent for the role?
As far as I can tell.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Did you hear that Mary's in the hospital with a broken leg?
Let's go visit her.
What does the man suggest? Number 7.
Where are the children?
They've gone to the park to play ball, haven't they?
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
I need some graph paper for my math assignment.
I'm all out. Why don't you check with Tom next door?
What does the woman suggest? Number 9.
Is the utilities bill due on the 1st or the 15th?
On the 15th, as far as I know.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
We need to decide whether or not we're going to buy that house.
It's such a big decision. Let's sleep on it before we decide.
What does the woman suggest?
Okay, listen for uncertainty and suggestion. Help me to answer number 1, Miss Adi.
Delta.
Delta. The professor told them to read the chapters after exam. Does it make sense?
TOEFL Exercise 12. Expressions of uncertainty.
Are we supposed to read all 10 chapters before the exam?
Are we supposed to read all chapter? Are we supposed to read all chapter? Haruskah kita membaca semua bab before the exam, sebelum ujian?
As far as I can tell,
As
we
I
are.
can tell, we are. Yang saya tahu iya. But if we choose D, the profile taught them to read the chapter after exam. Ini sesudah, masa sudah selesai baru baca? This one, would you like to change your answer, Miss Adi, into what? Should I replay again?
And suggestion. Number 1.
Are we supposed to read all 10 chapters before the exam?
As far as I can tell, we are.
Which one?
What does
Bravo.
Bravo, it is, he thinks. Oh, I haven't said. Okay, if there is expression uncertainty, kunci jawabannya ada kunci. Kalau uncertainty, yes, we can find the answer with this kind of keywords. Like a thing and believe. Ciri-ciri jawabannya biasanya pakai think sama believe. He thinks he knows, padahal belum tentu. Ya dia merasa tahu. Oh, one more, feel. If there is uncertainty expression, the key for the answer usually contains this word. He thinks, he believes, he feels. Karena menggunakan perasaan yang belum tentu betul. Okay, he thinks he knows. He has to tell, kalau yang enggak, he is sure, kan dia belum sure. He has to tell her how fast he should go. No. 2, Miss Ainul.
Bravo.
Bravo, the man should try something else. Why don't try cherry pie? That's right.
Sorry, why not try the cherry pie?
What does the woman suggest?
The man should try something else. Ada yang terkait dengan cherry pie? The man shouldn't try, ini negationnya, padahal bukan, malah disuruh coba kok. Feel sorry? No. Take the pie out? No. Bravo. Number 3, Miss Arifah.
Alpha.
Alpha. He knows the movie starts.
He starts.
It starts at 8 o'clock, doesn't it?
What does the man mean?
It starts at 8 o'clock, doesn't it? Ada kata uncertainty, doesn't it? Kalau yang he knows the movie starts at 8 o'clock. Meanwhile the other, he thinks the start of the movie has been changed. Kalau ini ada things-nya, tapi dia tidak mengatakan perubahan. Is it A? Everyone agree? A?
Bravo.
Bravo, Miss Adi. That's right. The answer is bravo. He is not quite sure when the movie begins. Even though there is 8 o'clock there, but it is uncertainty. So kalau kita pilih he knows, kurang tepat. Because he is not sure. He's not quite sure. Number 4, Miss Delvira. Charlie, leaving later so that can do the dishes now. Oke, cuci piringnya sekarang.
We can't leave now. We have to do the dishes.
Ada construction. We can't leave now. We have to do the dishes.
Let's leave the dishes until later.
Let's leave the dishes until later. Suggestion. Kalau kita pilih yang Charlie leaving later so they can do the dishes. Padahal let's leave the dishes. Kita tinggalkan dishes-nya sampai nanti. Kalau yang C, ngerjain dishes-nya sekarang. So, it doesn't match. Which one then? Miss Delvira. Or the others? Let's leave the dishes until later. Everyone has the same answer. See,
Leave now, we have to do the dishes.
Delta, Miss
Let's
Erna,
leave.
washing the dishes before they leave. Padahal disesnya mau ditinggalin, nggak usah dicuci. Jawabannya alpha, teman-teman. Iya, let's leave the dishes now until later. Udah tinggalin aja cucian piringnya sampai nanti. Oke. Yeah, there are two leave di sini. We can't leave now. Kita nggak bisa pergi sekarang. Di sini ada let's leave. And why leave di sini kita tinggalkan aja. We can't choose C because he wants to do it later, not now. We can't choose D, washing the dishes before they leave. No, dia inginnya pergi aja dulu. Dishesnya nanti. 5, Miss Erna.
Delta.
Delta, she believes Matt has the ability for the part. That's right.
Do you think Matt has enough talent for the role?
As far as I can
She
tell.
believes.
What does the
Sejauh
woman
yang aku
mean?
tahu, dia punya. As far as I can tell, Matt has the ability for the part. 7, Miss Indah.
Charlie.
Charlie, she is going to the park to find the children. Listen again.
Did you hear that Mary's in the hospital with a
six, yeah. Number 6, is it Charlie from Miss Indah?
Did you hear that Mary's in the hospital with a broken leg?
Let's go visit her.
What does the man suggest?
Kamu dengar nggak Mary patah tulang di rumah sakit? Let's go visit her.
Alpha, Miss.
Alpha, it is. Okay. Be careful. Teman-teman nyadar nggak? Ini tuh disambung. Sebetulnya ini mengandung skill-skill yang kita pelajari dulu juga loh. They should go to the hospital. Yang B, Mary should visit the man. It connects with skill listen for who and what. Who is doing what? Siapa melakukan apa? Cuma ke belakang itu didetailkan. Ada dengan negatif, ada dengan uncertainty, agreement, suggestion. But basically, it's almost same. Oke, skillnya itu aja. Kayak depan-depan itu. Not so far, cuma nggak terlalu jauh. Cuma didetailkan aja skillnya. So that's why they should go to the hospital. We can't choose B, Mary should visit the man, karena Mary yang sakit. Who is doing what? Remember it. Now, Miss Meta, number 7.
Ya, yang B, Miss.
Bravo, the children have finished playing ball. Number 7. Sure.
Number 7.
Where are the children?
They've gone to the park to play ball,
They have
haven't
gone. They have gone to the park to play ball. They have gone. Mereka pergi. They have gone to the park to play ball. Mereka pergi ke park untuk bermain bola. Haven't they? Pakainya perfect. Haven't they? So, kalau kita pilih B, the children have finished playing ball. Mereka sudah selesai main bola. Padahal mereka pergi ke park untuk bermain bola. So, it's not Bravo, but Delta. Ada keywordnya lagi, believes. Pokoknya kalau ada expression uncertainty di belakang, udah ada jawabannya she thinks, she believes. Number 8, Miss Salma.
Alpha.
Alpha, the man should try to borrow some from a neighbor. Really?
I need some graph paper for my math assignment.
I'm all out.
I'm all out.
Kehabisan.
Why don't you check with Tom next door?
Why don't you check? Suggestion ya. Why don't you check? Tom next door. And the answer is, that's right, it's Alpha. Hati-hati, beberapa ada yang terkecoh di nomor ini. We think that the answer might be B. Has anyone answer B? Ada yang jawab B? Okay. The man should take a check to Tom. Kalau ini konteksnya check Tom. Padahal, why don't you check Tom next door? Konteksnya apa ke Tom? Borrow some paper, craft paper. The man should try to borrow some from a neighbor. Who is the neighbor? Tom. Good. You find it, Miss Alma. Okay. Miss Bibit, number 9, please.
Charlie.
Charlie, he knows when they should pay the bill. Listen.
Number 9.
Is the utilities bill due on the
Is the
1st or
utility
the
bills
15th?
tagihannya itu on the 1st, awal, or on the 15th?
Bill due on the 1st or the 15th?
On the 15th, as far as I know. On the 15th. Okay, he knows when the bill should pay. He know when they should pay the bills. Kali ini dia tahu, dia yakin. Meanwhile, as far as I know, so jawabannya alpha. As far as I know, he thinks. 15, on the 15 sama dengan apa? Middle of the month. See, we use previous skills, right? Synonym. 15 synonym middle of the month. Dijelaskan malah. The last 10, let's do it together. Oh, ini gampang.
Such a big decision. Let's sleep on it before we decide.
What does the woman suggest? Number 10.
We need to decide whether or not we're going to buy that house.
It's such a big decision. Let's sleep on it before we decide.
Let's live on it. Ini nanti nyambung ke skill selanjutnya, Li. Live on it. Let's live on it before we decide. Jawabannya apa, teman-teman? Apa ya? Live on it sama dengan postpone. They should postpone their decision till morning. Kalau yang B, they should go to sleep in the new house. Wow, they don't even buy a new house. Mereka bahkan belum membeli rumah barunya. They should not buy such a big house. Masih dipikir-pikir, so we can't choose C. They should decide where to go to sleep. No, they just should postpone their decision until morning. Maybe the distraction is B, yeah, but no, it's A, the answer. How was this skill? Getting better from the previous one? I hope you are. Yeah, that's about uncertainty dan suggestion. Kalau suggestion masih lebih mudah ya, I guess. Kalau uncertainty, kita harus mendengarkan question text sama first speaker-nya. It's another challenge, but don't worry. To be honest, uncertainty skills is not much appear, nggak terlalu banyak keluar di soal. Kalau suggestion masih banyak. Gitu. So don't worry. Okay, take a breath. Take a sip of water. Just relax your shoulder. Relax dulu. We are going to the last discussion for tonight. It's listen for empathic expression of surprise. There are two keywords, empathic and surprise. I thought I have ever made this kind of a question on the test. Pernah keluar sekali. Empathic expression. Empathic, apa itu? Okay. Wait, do I make it in PowerPoint? Am I reading it? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. Let's check what we have in PPT. Empathic expression of surprise. Okay. These are the transcript. You may check it later. Empathic expression of surprise is a certain word. In this case, we know that the speaker did not expect something to be true. I remember. Pernah keluar di latihan ITS sama di soal. So, jadi kalau ada empathic expression, itu empathic expression of surprise is feeling of surprise, feeling that she or he doesn't believe of what she heard or he heard. And the meaning is the opposite. Here's the example. Did you see Paul driving around his new Prius or Prius? I forget how to pronounce this because it's a car brand. Okay, did you see Paul driving around his new Prius? Then he did get a new car. Okay, look at this. In the structure, there isn't this kind of grammar. Then he did get a new car. Masa subjek ketemu did ketemu verb base? No. Adanya kan gini, kalau mau verb tuh he got a new car, right? So this kind of expression ini nggak bisa diaplikasikan di structure. Kalau di structure ketemu kayak gini, oke, salah. Kecuali depannya ada negatif, nanti itu beda soal lagi. So then he did get a new car, and usually the speaker will put stress, ada penekannya, penekanannya di auxiliary-nya, did, do, does, and is. Then he did get a new car. Padahal kalau di structure nggak ada tulisan kayak gini. Either he got a new car, then did he get a new car? It will be different. So what had the man thought? Usually the question is apa yang dipikirkan the man, or what had the woman thought? Apa yang dipikirkan the woman? In the textbook you read, Paul would definitely get prayers. Paul didn't know how to drive. Paul's prayers was in the repair shop. Paul would not get a new car. Okay. Then he did get a new car. Oh, berarti dia punya mobil baru. Berarti apa yang disangka dia? He didn't get a new car, right? Selalu kebalikannya. If you find an emphatic expression of surprise in this kind of form, usually the question will be what had the man thought? And the answer is the opposite from the statement. Gitu aja keywordnya. Jawabannya adalah kebalikannya dari statement. Did you see Paul driving around his new Prius? Then he did get a new car. Oh, berarti dia beli mobil baru. What had the man thought? Paul didn't get a new car. Paul wouldn't get a new car. That's what we mean with emphatic expression of surprise. Another. Okay, here what I said before. Actually, the grammatical structure are he got a new car or he gets a new car. But the speakers want to emphasize the statement or he's surprised. So they say, then he did get a new car. Then he does get a new car. Okay, maybe penekanannya nggak penekanan dia bilang ya, but there is stress here that he did get a new car. We can use emphatic stress to show the surprise. If the sentence has a be verb, is, MR, was, were, or helping verbs, modal, could, can, will, should, or be, have, etc., have, had, has, we emphasize that it becomes louder, longer, and in higher pitch. Jadi nanti syllable-nya jadi lebih panjang, louder, lebih keras, and a higher pitch. Often the emphatic sentence begins with then. So kadang diawali dengan kata then. The children are awake. Kalimatnya biasa. The children are awake. Subject, verb, awake. Adjective. But here, when it is emphatic expression, so the children are awake. So the children are awake. Ada surprise. Depannya ada so, kemudian be-nya ada penekanan. I thought. So what had the man thought? Oh, I thought they were asleep. Here another. You have finished your work. Kalimatnya biasa. Subject, verb, object. Ordinary sentence, no surprise. But when it is emphatic expression of surprise, then you have finished your work. Then we put then also at the beginning of sentence. It's not conjunction, different from then in structure, because I thought you hadn't finished. In an emphatic sentence, we don't use a contraction. Dogs can swim. Biasa kah? Ordinary sentence with a modal, no surprise. It can. So dogs can swim. I thought they couldn't. I'm surprised. Another one is the sentence has just ordinary verb with no be, yang nggak pakai is, MR. We add do or does. Kata kerjanya biasa. You play tennis. Subject, verb. So you do play tennis. Padahal nggak ada kata-kata do ketemu verb one. So you do play tennis. Oh, I thought you didn't. Sacramento is the capital of California. Yes, so Sacramento is the capital of California. Emily won the contest. Emily did win the contest. I thought she didn't win. Just it. Expression empathic, penekanan. Expression of surprise. Bukan empathy yang emotion, but it is stress. Let's check what do we have in our book. Listen for empathic expression. Okay, it's same with the previous. Cuma beda merek aja. Oh, it has been summarized in the table, so it will be easier for you to understand. B, then he is here, meaning I thought he was not here. Model, then you can go. Then you can go. I thought you could not go. Then you do play tennis. I thought you didn't play tennis. Then she did read it. Oh, jadi dia baca suratnya. I thought she had not read it. Then she has gone there. I thought he had not come there. Oke, apa yang dipikirkan? Yang dipikirkan adalah kebalikannya. Itu aja keywordnya. Look at exercise 13. The man had not passed. The man would pass easily. The man had already passed. The man got the score he was expected to get. I just got 600 on the TOEFL test. I mean, semuanya. Okay, and then you did pass. What had the man assumed? A, B, C, D? Does the man got the score he expected? No, because he thought that the man had... Alpha, thank you, it is. Then you did pass. Oh, jadi kamu lulus. Oh, what did you assume? Oh, aku kira kamu nggak lulus. Okay, next. The woman was a good skier. The woman was going skiing this weekend. The woman didn't know how to ski. The woman didn't intend to go skiing. Would you like to go skiing this weekend? So you can ski. Oh, jadi kamu bisa main ski. What had the man assumed? Oh, I thought you didn't know how to ski, right? Oh, you can. Kenapa bukan di miss? Kalau yang di the woman didn't intend to go skiing, ini tidak mau pergi, bukan tidak bisa. Soalnya man-nya surprise, oh ternyata kamu bisa. Dan oh ternyata kamu pergi. No, it will be different ya. Look like slightly same. Si sama dia itu sekilas sama. But when we check to the context, oh it's about ability. Si can. Bukan dia nggak pengen pergi. Plus, the man's sister never wrote to him. The mail had not yet arrived. The mail always came early. The mail had already arrived. I got this letter from my sister. So the mail has come early. So the mail has come early. Oh, jadi suratnya udah datang. Oh, jadi suratnya datang lebih awal. What do you think? Oh, I thought it had not yet arrived. Easy? It is. I guess this one is easier rather than listening to. Semuanya easy actually. But this one is easier than the previous skills. Isn't it? Isn't it? Confirming ya, bukan meragukan. Okay, let's check the last exercise for tonight. TOEFL exercise 13. Listen for emphatic uncertainty. Be careful. Okay, set your ears. Set your ears to listen the emphatic expression. Di mana penekanannya? And remember, always find the opposite from the statement. A speaker statement. TOEFL exercise 13. Skill 13.
TOEFL exercise 13. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of expressions of emphatic surprise. Number 1.
Greg should be here any moment.
Then he is coming to the party.
What had the woman assumed? Number 2.
My motorcycle is over there. That's how I got to school today.
So you can ride a motorcycle.
What had the man assumed? Number 3.
I'm having a few friends over for dinner tonight. Would you like to come?
So you do know how to cook.
What had the woman assumed? Number 4.
I'm so tired from all that exercise.
Then you did run 3 miles this morning.
What had the man assumed? Number 5.
I just spent 5 hours working on my research project.
Bob, you were in the library.
What had the woman assumed about Bob? Number 6.
I just finished carrying the last piece of furniture.
Then you have moved into a new apartment.
What had the woman assumed about the man? Number 7.
Would you like to share some of this piece of chocolate cake?
So you do eat sweets.
What had the man assumed? Number 8.
I'm studying now for my driver's license test.
Then you will take the test this afternoon.
What had the woman assumed? Number 9.
I'm heading off to physics class now.
Then you did register for that course.
What had the man assumed about the woman? Number 10.
The plumber just left.
Then the pipes have been cleared.
What had the man assumed?
Okay, finish for listen for emphatic expression. Do you see the difference from the previous place? Playing sebelumnya, there is no stress. Ada stress, but it's not that long. Tidak sepanjang itu dan tidak se-higher pitch-nya, nggak setinggi itu. There will always be stress. Pasti akan selalu ada stress dalam pengucapan,
TOEFL
pronunciation in English words. But since it is empathic, it's higher, it's longer, and it's louder. Number 1, then Miss Adi. What the woman think about Greg?
Charlie.
Charlie, unable to attend the party. That's right.
Expressions of emphatic
Greg should be here any moment.
Then he is coming to the party.
Is coming to the party. Oh, jadi dia datang. So, what did the woman assume? Greg was unable to come to attend the party. Charlie. That's right. Miss, I know number 2. Delta, the woman didn't know how to ride a motorcycle.
Is over there. That's how I
My
got to school
motorcycle's
today.
over there. That's how I get to school.
So you can ride a motorcycle.
So you can ride a motorcycle. Didn't know how to ride. That's right. Can you see it? Okay. It's always happen when we are going to the end of the class, isn't it? The PDF is suddenly freezing. Okay, and then you should facing my face now. After Miss Ainul, ya, setelah Miss Ainul. Miss Arifah, number 3, please. What's your answer?
Dengerin lagi, Mas. Dengerin lagi.
Here it is. I'm having few friends over for dinner tonight. Aku ngundang beberapa teman untuk makan malam. So you do know how to cook. What does the woman assume? A, B, C, D. Pardon? B, the man never invited friends over for dinners. Okay, there are two activities ya, that's right, betul ada 2 activities, invite friends sama cook. But yang jadi emphatic expression adalah so you do know how to cook, the way he cook. So it's not B, but it's alpha, number 3, alpha. Okay, I'm so sorry since I can open my PDF. Number 3, alpha. Now, next number, Miss Delvira, number 4. Alpha, kita dengarkan. Oh. Then you did run 3 miles this morning. Oh, jadi kamu udah lari 3 mile pagi ini. Berarti apa yang diasumsikan? The woman not run atau tidak exercise, which one then?
Delta.
Delta, it is delta. Okay, I'm sorry, let's have break 1 minute ya. Let's have break 1 minute. Okay, I am there. Thank you for waiting for me, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, let's continue. Where were we? Before with Miss Elvira. Miss Elviranya nggak ada. Okay, number 4, right? Now let's go to number 5. Miss Erna, your answer for number 5, please.
Alpha.
Alpha. Let's check. She's coming. What does he actually say? Bob, you were in the library. That's right. A, if anything mistaken, the option was said he is in somewhere else ya. Dia berada di tempat lain. That's right. The answer is alpha. For number 13. Okay. Miss Indah, number 6, please.
Delta.
Delta. So you moved into your new apartment. Delta, what does it say? Kalau di sini kan dia bilangnya, so then you have moved into apartment. Then you have moved into a new apartment. Oh, jadi kamu udah pindah ke apartemen baru. Berarti yang dipikirannya woman apa? He's still in his old apartment, right? So it is not Delta, but Charlie. 6 is Charlie. Oh, I should have shown this. Ini aja. 6 Charlie. He thinks that he is still in his old apartment. Number 7. Is this Miss Meta? Yes, Miss Meta, please. Number 7. Your answer?
Oh iya, Miss. Yang A.
That's right. I still remember. He thinks that she doesn't eat dessert. So you do eat sweet. Oh, jadi kamu makan manis. Makan makanan manis. Synonym with dessert. Okay. Number 8, Miss Salma.
Charlie.
Charlie, that's right. So you will then ada N-nya di sini. Then you will take the test this afternoon because she thinks that he wouldn't take a test. Yang itu he wouldn't take a test kan? Okay, 9, Miss Vivit. Miss Vivit, 9.
Delta.
Delta, it is. Yeah, so you did register for the course. The man thought that the woman had not enrolled. Register sama dengan enrolled. Okay. And the last 10, then the pipes have been cleared. What did he assume? Kalau pipe-nya belum clear ya, alpha. Dan enggak? Yang the pipes were not clear. I'm not looking at PDF. It always makes problem at this hour. Okay, so upsetting. Now, I guess you get better score in this skill. Could you please tell me how many correct answers have you got? Seems that you get better. 7. Sounds better than before. 7. 7. Oh, janjian sama. Mother. What else? The others, please. Okay. Eight is 6. Okay, 6 the other. Miss Indah, Miss Erna. Okay. Consistent. Miss Indah ternyata you're so consistent. Miss Arifa, 5. Miss Erna? I haven't seen yours. Are you here? Yeah, Miss Erna is here. Peningkatan Miss 6. Okay, at least no one got under 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. Except Mr. Wira because he is sick now. Okay, yeah. Tadi di awal-awal so surprising. I was surprised too that you got the number, those correct number at the beginning for warming up. But now a little bit relief since you are improved at the end. Or is it because the skills is a bit easier? Okay, I hope you can understand it better than the previous, than at the beginning. Mungkin di awal masih lupa-lupa aja ya. Okay, now PDF-nya sudah mau dibuka. Here, so how far have we come? Sudah sejauh mana kita? We have discussed sampai empathic expression ya. Empathic expression skill 13. And as usual, at the warming up next week, I'm going to give TOEFL exercise skill 11 until 13. After that, we are going to have 1 until 13. Jadi selalu seperti itu. After we finish discuss at the skill, nanti saya ulang kembali untuk checkpoint skill itu, dan saya ulang kembali dari awal. Then after that, the new skill will be listen for wishes. Listen for wishes. After that, ini untrue condition. And listen for untrue condition dengan pengandaian. Conditional if, kalau teman-teman pernah dengar, itu checkpointnya cuma ada 2 skill. Kemudian selanjutnya, skill 16, itu bukan makna sesungguhnya. Idiomatic language. Listen for 2 and 3 part verbs. And the last one for part A will be skill 7 and listen for idioms. After skill 17, we move into part B and C. Udah deh. Okay. Oh, I know. Berarti minggu depan baru 5th weeks, minggu kelima, minggu ke-6. Okay. I plan for the week 7 kita sudah selesai. Terus week 8-nya ngapain, Miss? Of course, we will have the full exercise. Anyway, I know until what skill on structure? Structure-nya sampai skill berapa, teman-teman? Have you reached about negative in version negative? Do you remember what skill is structured in? Miss Indah, Miss Erna, or Miss Adi, could you tell me your structure until what skill? Essay to reach a conjunction, atau sudah masuk ke part yang error? Connector, skill 8. Oke, skill 8 aja. 3 minggu ya. Oke, ini minggu keempat. I guess we are going to discuss more connector in class. Oke, kalau kita sudah selesai dulu, nanti structure-nya belum bisa untuk nyusul structure. Anyway, thank you for joining tonight's class. Minggu depan kita selesaikan yang part A-nya supaya bisa moving on to part B and C. Thank you for joining. Please take care of your health. Make sure to have enough rest to eat delicious food. Eat a lot, drink a lot, and think positively. I'll see you again next Monday. Good night, everyone.
Okay. Thank you, Miss.
Bye.